Do you know the three scales that all great jazz musicians know? That's diminished. That's pentatonic. And that's the blues scale. If you're not up on those three scales, no problem. I've got you covered. Trigger warning, this gets a little advanced, and I go fast because we're hitting three indispensable scales in just 6 minutes. But it's super essential if you want to become a great player. And make sure to stick around to the end. I've got a special bonus secret scale, something that none of the theory books ever talk about, but that all the pros use. So let's dive in. First up is the diminished scale. What exactly is the diminished scale? It's an octatonic or 8-note scale that alternates between half and whole steps. Let's look at the diminished scale in the key of C. Half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. C, D flat, E flat, E, F sharp, G, A, B flat, C. Simple stuff. Diminished half whole scale. Okay, how do we use it? Well, we can add tension over a dominant chord. So if we're starting on C7, and then we're going to resolve to F major, normally we might be going just over the dominant scale, but with that diminished half whole, it gives us the flat 9, the sharp 9, sharp 11, the 13. All those great tension points. Next, we have the pentatonic scale. This is, of course, a 5-note scale, and it's worth noting that there's actually quite a few different types of pentatonic scales. But the most important is the minor pentatonic. So what is it? We've got C, E flat, F, G, B flat, C. So we've got the root, C, the minor third, the fourth, the fifth, the dominant seventh, and back up to the root. All right, how do we use the minor pentatonic? Here's an example over a classic C minor sound. Not just running up and down. That doesn't really work. I'm varying it. I'm finding those shapes in there. You can check a link below. I did a whole video on how to practice this minor pentatonic scale to get you to that place. Our third and final essential scale is the blues scale. Now, what exactly is the blues scale? Well, be glad that you just learned the pentatonic scale, because the blues scale is exactly the same, with just one additional note. Okay, so the pentatonic, the blues, that flatted fifth, that's the additional note. Okay, so we got 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back up to the root. C, E flat, F, F sharp or G flat, flatted fifth, G natural, B flat, C. That's all with the blues scale. And you see how coming out of those patterns, those shapes that we learn from the pentatonic scale, how you can really spice things up. Now, this is not really the traditional way that we use the blues scale. It works there too if we kind of do. Over an actual blues. That's the 3 scales that all the masters know. Of course, there's a bunch more, but if you get these down, you're going to be well on your way to being a fantastic jazz musician. Now, here's a little bonus here. We learned the pentatonic, the blues scale. What about the secret blues scale? Same as the blues scale, but with a major third also. That's how you get that real blues sound. So you've got the root, minor third, major third, fourth, flatted fifth, fifth, dominant seventh, root. C, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, B flat, C. Gives you a lot of flexibility. Piece and piano.
Someone's been using my setup. Ugh.